Most dogs get wet, some get soaked, but this dog? Water never actually touches its skin. You're looking at a biological anomaly, a coat so saturated with oily sebum it acts as a permanent dry suit. But why did nature build this? Meet the Wetterhoun, or Dutch Water Spaniel. With only 1,000 left on Earth, it is a primitive dog breed that shouldn't exist in 2026. It is a living relic of a world that was colder, harsher, and far more dangerous. And it hides a dark secret. Don't let the curls fool you. This isn't a poodle. It's a stoic temperament wrapped in a hydrophobic coat engineered to hunt the most vicious predators of the north. To understand its power, we have to look at the physics of the fur. The secret to the Wetterhound's water-repellent curls starts deep within the dermis. While other breeds rely on a dense undercoat for thermal regulation, the Wetterhound's skin produces an excessive amount of subcutaneous fat and oils. This hydrophobic shield is its primary defense. But how does it work in freezing water? As the dog dives, those tight, greasy curls lock together. They trap a layer of air against the body, creating an insulating airlock. Even in the freezing canals of Friesland, the dog's core temperature remains stable. It is the ultimate primitive intelligence applied to survival. However, this armor comes with a unique price. If you touch a Wetterhound, your hand will come away covered in a waxy, stiff, and greasy film. This is the sebum shield. It makes the breed virtually indestructible in the field. But it also means they have a distinct doggy scent that never truly goes away. Is this why they nearly vanished from history? Under a microscope, a Wetterhound's hair is different from any other spaniel. The hair shaft is coarser and shaped to hold on to the oily sebum rather than letting it rub off. This creates a permanent, watertight seal at the microscopic level. But this armor isn't just for water. This oil also provides incredible thermal regulation. In the 2026 climate of unpredictable extremes, the Wetterhound's coat acts as a thermal buffer, keeping the dog cool in the sun and warm in the ice. It is a biological thermostat that never fails. Yet, there is a mechanical reason for those tight curls. The curls are so tight and stiff that they act as a layer of natural padding. In the thick marshes of Friesland, this dog can charge through thorns and sharp weeds that would tear the skin of a Labrador. It is a living shield in every sense of the word. Now, we must look at where this shield was first tested. In the 17th century, the Wetterhound wasn't a pet. It was a specialist, known as the Otter dog. It was the only breed brave enough to face the Eurasian Otter predator, famous for its ferocity in the water. This shaped the breed's legendary grim expression. They were bred to be independent guardians. Unlike a golden retriever that looks to its owner for every command, a Wetterhound was expected to make its own decisions in the heat of a hunt. This primitive dog lineage created a dog that is famously stubborn. But that stubbornness saved them during World War II. During the post-World War II recovery, the breed was nearly extinct. Only a handful remained in the hands of dedicated Frisian farmers who valued their stoic temperament as much as their hunting prowess. They were the living shield of the Dutch countryside. But the modern world almost forgot them. The breed's famous grim expression isn't just an aesthetic trait. It's a byproduct of centuries of high-stakes combat. Hunting otters and polecats required a dog that wouldn't flinch when bitten. This created a high pain threshold and a stoic temperament that defines them even today. But it also made them misunderstood by modern owners. Because they were bred to work independently, the Wetterhound doesn't crave constant validation. This primitive intelligence means they are often labeled as stubborn, but in reality, they are simply analyzing the environment. They were the original thinking dogs of the North, and that independent streak almost cost them everything. During the leanest years of Dutch history, only the most useful dogs were kept. The Wetterhoun survived because it was a multi-purpose tool, a hunter by day and a fierce polder guardian by night. It didn't just earn its keep, it protected the family's very survival. This brings us to their modern role as a Stage 2 guardian. Many people ask, is the Wetterhoun a good guard dog? The answer lies in their pariah dog roots. They are naturally suspicious of strangers and possess a deep-seated switch. One moment they are a quiet family companion. The next, they are an immovable wall of muscle. They don't bark to play. They bark to warn. This grim expression isn't anger, it's focus. In the Furry Friend Nation archive, we categorize this as Stage 2 protection. They don't seek conflict, but they never retreat from it. Their subcutaneous fat acts like a layer of natural padding against bites and scratches. It is a dog built for a world that no longer exists. The physical structure of the Wetterhoun is built for power and leverage. Their square build and thick, muscular neck are features of a dog designed to hold its ground against larger intruders. But how do they perceive a threat? A Wetterhound doesn't waste energy on empty barking. They are masters of the silent watch. This is a pariah trait conserving energy until the exact moment of engagement. It is a level of discernment rarely seen in modern dogs. They show affection differently, often leaning against their owners while facing the door. This is the living shield in action. They don't look at you for help. They look away from you to protect you. So, what is the final verdict on this 1 in 1,000 relic? Owning a Wetterhound isn't about having a pet, it's about preserving a biological masterpiece. They are a challenge for even the most experienced owners, but for those who understand them, they are peerless. So how many Wetterhounds are left? With only about 1,000 in existence, every puppy is a precious piece of canine genetics. They are difficult to train, and they smell like a wet forest. So why do we archive them? Because when we lose the Wetterhound, we lose the blueprint for natural waterproofing. We lose a primitive hunter that survived the harshest winters in European history. They are the ghosts of our past, living in our present. We are building this digital archive so that these powerful ancient lineages are never forgotten. This is more than a video. It is a record of canine resilience. And we are just getting started. Rare and indestructible. Subscribe to get acquainted with the world's most powerful dogs and amazing rare breeds. Like this video of the Wetterhoun if you think this breed is amazing. Comment, which breed should we feature next? Thanks for watching and see you next time.